Hi. Okay, I want to share with you what is an amazing discovery that I've recently discovered. And it goes like this. We all know that God is running the world. One of the big questions is if he's running the world, am I making free choices? And to some extent, it's very mature and positive to be proactive in life and make choices in life. And what I realized is that effectively both quantum physics as well as Kabbalah says this, but it's very hard for us to believe it and understand it. And that is that everything is being really controlled by God. So the question is like, if it's being controlled by God, why does it feel so much like I'm making choices? And the answer to that is that, you know, a person can be making choices and it can be controlled by God at the same time. And for example, like imagine a child who's, you give him a little, you know, remote control car and he's like, moving it here, moving it there. And he feels like he's so in control, but really the whole thing is like contrived game that you gave the child and he feels so in control, but it's really, if you could manipulate the whole situation, even what he's doing was part of a higher game. And so two things are happening at the same time. On one hand, everything is 100% controlled. And on the other hand, we don't sense it. We don't sense that it's controlled. But the fact that we can understand that it is controlled, and there are billions of people that have faith in God, that everything comes from God, it gives us, even Freud, who wasn't a believer, said that people that have faith have much more tranquility. It gives us the sense of like, okay, it's under control. Even though I may not be in control, it's under control. So it's a tricky situation because sometimes people become too much of believers, like, oh, God will take care of it. Well, actually, God wants you to take initiative. He wants you to make this world a better place. But at the same time, and the best example is, the first man basically was told to be a gardener. He said, make this world, make this garden beautiful, like protect it, make it beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Now, obviously, you have to plant a seed and you have to weed the garden, but ultimately, if you plant a seed, did you really make anything happen? No, it's a miracle that that seed will sprout and turn into a beautiful flower. So there's like this partnership going on. So in conclusion, we always have to kind of live as though there is no God. I must do whatever I believe is right. And at the same time, live as though there is no me, that everything that is happening is actually coming from God. And if we can marry these two beliefs together, then we've struck gold.